Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Bonjour, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. We see so much hate and cruelty going on in this world that we believe that this is just and everything. We believe that what we're doing is right for our way of life. And yet, it doesn't help the whole. It's quite interesting how we go about our life protecting people, but yet we do cruel things for no reason. Today we're going to talk simply about why it is not important to be violent. Why it's not important to hate. Why it's not important for any of these things, racism or any of these things. Why all of these things are mere illusions in comparison to who you truly are. For starters, violence cannot solve anything. You can only be violent for so long until you create more violence. And by telling someone simply that violence is bad, using violence, you are doing nothing to change the situation. I talked about this in my last video, in probably part 1, about a man by the name of Castillo who was shot by the police over an incident of, from what I observed, he had told the police officer what he truly had. That he had a weapon, and that he wasn't getting it out, and that he was trying to get his wallet. And the officer shot him. Some say 4, some say 7. However, to think in that sense, and as I stated, and I'll put the description below for that video, to believe in a sense that it's okay to harm someone like that doesn't solve anything in the slightest. The fear, or better yet the panic, the unnatural motion of who you believe you are, cannot change anything that goes on this planet. There is a place I remember reading about, an article in Ohio, in America, where police officers learn how to protect themselves without harming the civilian, no matter what danger they cause. And they use their tasers instead. There are many ways you can go about working with people, even if that person may be considered as someone violent. The art of persuasion is a perfect example of this. A book. This is a book, by the way, called The Art of Persuasion. It's by Carnegie. I literally forgot the first name, but you can find it up by Carnegie. I believe it's Dale Carnegie. It teaches about persuasion using words. We believe that we need to use force, and of course, due to fears, that we have no other choice but to use our own force and violence to change a situation. But we never think of the simple fact of talking things out. And maybe some of us do think about it. However, from what I observe, there's a lot of people who don't. In order to truly change that, come with a mindset of asking people why they feel that way. I always state this, and this was brought on to me by a mentor called Neil Donald Walsh. What would hurt you so much that you would hurt me just to heal yourself. I've implemented that in everything I say to people, whether it comes to an argument, whether it comes to something that doesn't need to be violent or some heated debate or anything, just to simply understand from that person's point of view, even if you don't agree with it, to de-escalate a situation that can be changed forever. You can change an entire planet just simply by using words, by actually persuading people. If you don't realize it, the truth is simply you can change a person's mind simply by changing their belief of a situation. If there's something that someone can do, they'll do it if you change their mind through your beliefs, through your integrity and care of who you truly are, lovingly, unconditionally, without judgment. Because we were not meant to judge people no matter your skin color, no matter who you are, no matter your sex, no matter your relations of what you enjoy personally, no matter who you are. The goal is to always de-escalate and help people around us to grow and evolve, but to also help people remember who they truly are. The one thing I seek in my heart, no matter who you are on this planet, and I couldn't care if you like me or dislike me, to be honest, but I seek in my heart for people to remember who they truly are. Many of us may have had a hard time, and that might be why we act the way we act and everything, but by helping a person remember their highest form and their highest beauty of who they truly are, and not what the world says. Because it doesn't matter what the world says about you. What matters is what you enjoy and think about you. So to take that time to allow a person to remember themselves, giving them that unconditional love, giving them that integrity to know how beautiful they are, giving them that knowledge and thought and care to know they are beautiful gods, goddesses, and creators within who they truly are. Knowing that is vitally important in growing your beauty within who you are. For years when I was younger, I was never really taught that. I had to personally learn on my own. But that doesn't mean that it changed anything or made it harder for me. Of course it was hard in life, but the thing is, I changed it one way or another, and all I can do is give it back to others around me. So I give this. Not even long ago, a few days ago, I simply gave information and care to someone whose store I went into. And she actually gave me this Himalayan stone. And she gave me more as I just simply was being my wealth and buying what I needed, if not more, in order to just pay for what I desired. When you see that knowledge and give it to others, they will give back. Because you are starting now a cycle of giving and caring and sharing an unconditional love of who you truly are, instead of what people should consider you to be. You have to be willing to find the peace within who you are. This is truly why I say meditation is key. Get it? Meditation is K-I, key. By going within, you will never go without. Your soul will tell you things that you might not be thinking right now, but it'll tell you it nonetheless.